X.
20X.
1, 2, 3.
20X.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us here at Singin, our lucky retailer at Hurley Avenue in Lakewood. I have the pleasure to introduce Carol Hedinger, the Executive Director of the New Jersey Lottery. Welcome, Carol, and take it away.
Well, thank you for joining us here. This is a very busy little spot here in this corner of Lakewood, but we're here to celebrate a really lucky guy. You know, everybody in New Jersey is lucky with the New Jersey Lottery because we support such good causes. But this guy is particularly lucky because he played the same game a week apart, bought those two tickets a week apart, and won the top prize on each one. He came in here on a Sunday, bought a ticket, scratched it off, won $20,000. Came back a week later, bought another ticket in that same game, won another $28,000. So I want to introduce him to you, and let's meet this lucky guy where lightning struck twice. You know, I often hear people say that you could get struck by lightning easier than you can win a lottery, but I think you'd rather win a lottery than get struck by lightning. So let's meet this lucky guy who got struck twice. Mike Ducker, come on in, please.
Thank you, Carol.
So, you know, you made a really, really great video of yourself scratching off that ticket. Was that the second ticket that you bought?
That was the second ticket that was purchased, yes. And after the first ticket, there was no more disbelief that big winners do exist. I was in a state of shock I'm still in the state of shock. It's still absorbing, but after the second win, it was just an absolute unreal feeling that it happened 2 times at the same store a week apart. Unbelievable feeling.
That's amazing, too, because it's so unusual that a top prize would even appear like that.
I've been playing for years, and you know, I play for fun, for the entertainment purpose, but when things like this happen, I believe it was truly meant to happen, to be honest.
I guess so. So is that the largest amount you've won?
That's the largest I've won, yeah, and I'm still extremely excited about it.
And then you won it twice. That's just unbelievable.
Like I said, the second time it was more shocking the second time, but there's still so much excitement in me, and it's still the reality hasn't really hit yet. But there, you know, to all people that play, you know, give it a chance, and big winners do exist. You know, you have to be in the right place at the right time. Fortunately, I was there twice.
Well, we always say that there's a jackpot for everybody. You know, there are huge jackpots of multi-million dollars, and there are small jackpots of $500, $1,000, $20,000. There's a jackpot for just about everybody that wants to play. And truly, in New Jersey, everybody wins when you play the lottery because we support education, disabled veterans homes, the School for the Deaf, very, very good causes. So we thank you for being a player, and it's just a pleasure to be able to give you 2 $20,000 prize payouts.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Good.
Carol, maybe you want to hand him his big check for today.
So everybody likes to get the big ceremonial check. So this represents the first one, but not often do I ever get a chance to give the same person a second ceremonial check for the second prize. Well, I don't know. Let's see if we can line them up. If we stretch these prizes end to end, they cover pretty good territory. Well, that's fantastic, Mike. So you can have these to
Super.
make decorations on your wall at home.
I'm a long-lost family member.
I'd also like to introduce the owner of the store, Mr. Patel. Could you come forward?
Yes, how are you?
Mr. Patel? First, I want to thank you for being a lottery retailer. Without our retailers, we wouldn't sell a single ticket, so you're very, very important to us. And I want to congratulate you for having 2 big prizes sold here. That's really wonderful. I also have some checks for you. So every once in a while I get a chance to give retailers their bonus for selling a top tier prize. And in this case, Mr. Patel wins $500 extra for selling a $20,000 top prize. So here's one. And just as I said with Mike, I don't often get a chance to give the same retailer another check for another bonus for the same game, but here you go, another $500.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I like to win everybody like that.
So we celebrate our winners, we celebrate our retailers, and we thank them very much for their efforts. Our players for playing and our retailers for selling.
I own my own business. We sell coin operated pinball machines.
Smile.
once or twice.
Okay.
An online website.
Okay, so how surprised were you, not just the first time, but I guess more so the second time when you were let you in?
The second time I